meet our neighbors and to learn about their culture and their faith. And Flushing, I think, is a really important community because we're so diverse in so many different ways, not in just the normal way of diversity, but diverse in terms of, the kind of experiences that we all bring with us. And I always like to say that, if you look at the Harlem Renaissance, the people who were African Americans who helped change American culture and history, they weren't even from Harlem. They weren't New Yorkers. They were from the Caribbean. They were from the American South, from Alabama, Georgia. They brought all their struggles with them and recreated and redefined what it means to be American. And I think that's what's going on in Flushing today. You have people from all around the world coming, bringing their unique struggle and their experiences and helping to reshape what it means to be American. So it's very exciting that you're here and you're able to experience some of that unique hybridity and culture. And so without any further ado, I'm going to invite Caroline to come and speak on behalf of the Meeting House.
Can everybody hear me? Yes. And Quakers began in the 1650s in Britain. Specifically, a young man named George Fox was very dissatisfied with the religious people that he found around him. And he became a seeker. And he was wandering on a hillside and stopped to rest and sat quietly, and he heard a voice. There is one Christ Jesus who can speak to your condition. And his words were, my heart did beat for joy. And he went about Britain where there were other seekers who would meet in people's homes just trying to figure out things. And he preached to them, and sometimes he preached to hundreds of people outdoors. And his message was that everyone has in his own self that which can respond to God, or that of God. And that is the basic belief of Quakers. We believe that God is accessible to us and to anybody without benefit of an intermediary in the form of a book or a person of an educated clergy. It is available to everyone. And so our meetings are held starting from silence in expectant waiting. And during that time, it is felt that if God has a message, somebody, not any one particular person, but someone will hear that call and will speak and pass the message on. And in some cases, someone else will add to it. Sometimes we sit in silence. And even if the meeting hears no message, there is a sense of community. We have a number of basic beliefs, but we have no creed. We believe that in what we call continuing revelation, it is just as possible for someone sitting here today to be inspired as for the people who wrote the Bible or another book to be inspired. So our faith evolves. We do not have decorations in our meeting houses because they're felt to be distractions. And I think that's all we can say. But I could be glad to. This meeting house was built this part of it was built in 1694. It was added onto the building next to that was, I'm not sure of the date, that's sort of like, I not new to Quakerism, but I'm new to this meeting, only 3 years, so I don't remember all the recent dates. Thank you, guys. Yeah, it was was added on then. And upstairs in that part, there is a schoolroom which was actually used as a public school. One of the first, I think, the first public school in New York. There are certain features to be seen in other parts that we could show you, but I don't think that's my purpose here. Anyone have questions about?
Was the British troops stationed here?
During the Revolutionary War, they were, yes. And the benches you're sitting on are